Hi guys. The text bounce preset is something I need to show you before you complete this course. It's very important that you get to know it and start, working on it. You see this kind of animation all over the places. People play with it and try to make it as smooth as possible. This preset is under expressions and you have a text bounce. I'll click, drag and drop it on the layer itself. You notice that the layer jumped up because surely in the animator here we have a position. This is the position at -320. Doesn't matter, leave it there and click on the rectangle and just draw a mask. Here you are. Let's play the animation and you see it's very interesting. Let's go to the mask and feather it a bit, just a bit, okay? So now it's very interesting. What's nice about this animation? First, you have the animator and you have the expression selector here, and you notice it's run by a JavaScript over here. Pretty heavy one and pretty interesting. And I don't think I'm about to start writing this kind of JavaScript within After Effects, but I can use this preset without even touching the Java. Furthermore, if you notice in Effect Controls, you have 4 sliders that you can use to control the animation. And that's what makes it quite interesting. You have the bounce frequency, and you have bounce per character delay, and the bounce decay and the start. Let's start playing with them. Let's put it over here to see some of them. Well, the best way to explore how it works is to give it, abnormal figures or very low, very high. Here you are. I put it to 1 and I play. Notice now it's really pretty slow. Okay, this is the frequency. So the frequency is very small, and actually after 5 seconds it didn't settle yet. 1 is not the right one to use. Let's say 10. Okay, notice how I'm exploring. So I press spacebar. Wow, now it became pretty speedy and actually is settled around 1 second or more, just over here. 10 is a good result. Let's put it at 5 to make it very speedy. And I like it, but it's bouncing all over the place. It's too much bouncing. Let's say bounce per character delay. What is it about? Let's put it, for example, at 1. Okay. And let's play to see what happens. So you notice the delay is like delaying the characters to settle. Notice how long it's taking to settle, just over here. Too much. How about instead of 0.25, we make it 0.1. And let's play. Starting to look good, and the bouncing is not too much. Fine, let's go to the bounce decay. Instead of 50, let's make it 25 and see what happens. Okay, here you are. If I press spacebar, well, this is something you can use and something that is pretty interesting now. You've seen these animations, I'm sure. People show off and start writing JavaScript. Actually, you have found it inside the preset. So now you can look like a JavaScripter and you did this animation in After Effects. Don't tell anybody that you use text bounce. Okay, guys? The slider here is a bit interesting. I will delete the mask to show you what the slider does. And you actually can move, but it will affect, if you notice. Let's move it down. If you notice, it will affect the animation. It's not going very far, just bouncing just a bit. You can make it smaller if you like. Okay, I'm trying to take it down. 47, notice how it has bounced. Okay, just like this. So actually, this is about the text bounce. It's very interesting and very important, and I really didn't want you to miss this one. So come over. So go to After Effects. I hope you are following along with me. You open the file and use text bounce and adjust it. Use the mask. And of course, if you find an animation with a good context, this will be a very nice preset to use. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you in the next lecture.